Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Houston. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, here's May. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards.
Crazy. Ready, what's that?
Throwing on first and 10 is May. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, he can put the finishing touches on. It's first and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Hey, go.
To throw now. May. That one incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early. In the game, I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, what's that?
They'll go with Williams. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Trying to finish this opening drive from the 3, third and goal.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, chin right. Hey, what's that?
Taylor And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this time he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A short one taken by Hopkinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
To the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Let's go.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He's going to tuck it in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 34-yard line.
Second down. It's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Look wide. Get this one complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Next to score, Texans 14, Chiefs 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here is Anias Smith. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run it here. It's Aiken. And that'll move the sticks. First down. Up to the 40. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
10 and a first down.
The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll throw out of the gun. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now give up the middle. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, they'll go with H. And he'll get to the 48. That's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that 1st tackle, and pick up 1st down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. On the move left. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Now, faking the give. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This one brought in by Hawkinson. He's got room to roam. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Jonathan Grenard getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
Crazy. 5.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Sir, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy. 5.
Throwing is May. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. So it's 4th down, hunting time. Ethan Evans to do the honors. Here's Lane. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Hey, can't.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line.
5.
May to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50.
Gain of 27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
First down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Second down, they need 3.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat. Check.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Texans. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans are out to a 21-10 lead.
Chiefs 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now from the gun. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This is caught down that right sideline. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal, Kansas City.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. H.N. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
So this is a simple case, Mike, of just let's make this easy. Let's just give my quarterback a big target in the end zone and just say, hey, big tight end, find space, get open, stay open, and I'm going to throw this ball through your chest, and you just got to hang on to it.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
21, Chiefs 17. Jake Moody to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught. What a throw. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, KC. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready? Shut up! Cowboy 80! Go!
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
Achan, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
Catch
16
number
yards.
7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Back to the air one more time. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
A run out of the gun with A-Check. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll stay on the ground with A-Chan. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
As they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the handoff, this is A-Check. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
They'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing now is Meg. In trouble, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Here goes that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy.
On second down, it's May. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Good.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80. Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Yep, 45. Here you go. Go.
Here's a design run. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Houston. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. The kick is good. Important one as they take the leads here in the 4th quarter.
Chiefs, 27.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. Inside the 40-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs.
You're on the ball.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Hopkinson. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37.
Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection completion inside the 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Wayne. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works. And we've got ourselves a tie game.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This is 1st and 10. They'll go with Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 33-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, come with me, come with me. Hey, Bo.
To throw now. May. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
2nd and 12.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, here goes that.
Taylor. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, third down. We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Houston.
13 yards on the play. And
the Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A run with the fullback in goal. And they'll get the timeout call here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.